Hello everyone, my name is Monique Smith and I am an area manager working on the National Career Service. I'm based in Gloucestershire, specifically Stroud, and I've been kind of working in careers guidance for around 20 years. I started off as a learning development officer and worked my way up to manager. I've worked on specifically the National Career Service since it started quite a few years ago. And, I've really enjoyed the role. I've progressed, which has been great. So I started off as a careers advisor where I'd be based in various locations around the city in Gloucestershire, including job centres, in colleges, and I would deliver advice and guidance, to people that want to progress. So they might have referred themselves or been referred by partners that we work with. So what I would do in a session, I would talk to the person, see where they're at, and then they might have specific needs, and then I would try and coach them through those. I'm qualified careers guide. I've done a couple of MBQs and the level 6 in careers guidance to, make sure that I have the skills and knowledge and ability to support someone. So some specific activities that I would do is mock interviews, giving people pointers on how to come across really well in an interview. I would also help people to create a CV, also guide people looking at their skills and what skills they can use in other roles, because they might want a career change and they might be, concerned or confused at what they can do. They might think, oh, actually, I can't do anything else, but that's never the case. The challenges that I face, I would say, is that sometimes, you feel like you're not helping that person, even though you've given them all of your expertise. But, sometimes you can feel like, oh, have I really supported that person enough? But I guess, sometimes that comes to like your own confidence and your own ability. And I have struggled with that sometimes. In the area that I live, the demand is really high. So it's kind of managing, seeing people and trying to see them and meet their needs. One of the questions that we get asked a lot is, oh, I haven't had a CV for ages. What should I put on a CV? So I would say that's one of our number one kind of requests from people that want to engage with us in our service. I guess, some hints and tips I would give in that regard is to, make sure it's clear, concise, kind of well written. Doesn't have to be very long, 2 pages maximum. Have a clear profile, some key skills related to the job you want to apply for, and then make sure your work history's in the most recent job you've had. And if you haven't had any work, then you can do like a skills-based CV, which is a little bit different. But if you need any help with that, you can contact National Career Service and we can support you with putting that together. Recommendations I would kind of make for people wanting to take the next steps if they're not sure about what they want to do. First of all, contact the National Career Service. But before that, I would have a little kind of think about what you enjoy doing, what you don't like doing, and in terms of work, and kind of start putting a list of things together so that when you do maybe get some advice from us, that you have sort of a starting point. Getting your CV up together is always good, so you can see like what you've done. Thinking about, what kind of areas of work you want to work into, and maybe thinking about maybe you want to do some training. So yeah, definitely first step is to kind of have that conversation with yourself and getting your CV ready at the start. So if you're ready to apply for jobs or, that might be good. Also, I think there's one client that sticks in my mind quite a lot, and there's a lady that came to me who was a mature woman and really wanted to have a career change quite late in life. Well, people would consider it late in life. And she just wasn't sure that she could even do it at her age. And I just said to her, you know what? Why don't you just give it a go? I said, you've got another 10 years of working life. The course you want to do is going to take you 2-3 years. You still can work for a good 7 years, which is quite a good time to work. So in the end, this woman became a qualified nurse, and she'd always wanted to do it all her life, and she was in her mid to late 50s, and I said to her, go for it, and she did, and she's been working as a nurse for the last sort of 10 years, and she's still going. So one of my recommendations would be to say it's never too late, and you can always progress in ways that you want to. I would and I'm here to help anyone that wants to gain some support. So I think it's really important that we have careers advisors, and even I have gone to careers advisors before I became one, and even now sometimes I will talk to a careers advisor to get a different perspective. So yes, that's me. So If in doubt, just give the National Careers Service a call, 0800 100 900, and try and get some advice. Or look at our website, National Careers Service, just do a Google search and you'll find us there. And thank you very much.